Hey everyone, and welcome to another All About RVs video. Today we're going to take a look at a brand new 2022 Sierra 340BH bunkhouse fifth wheel. We're going to take a few minutes, walk you through the inside and outside of the RV, and then we'll close it all up and show you what it looks like closed. We'll be right back on the inside. All right guys, we're now up inside the brand new 2022 Sierra 3440BH. We're going to start here in the kitchen living room area and then kind of spin our way through the RV here. So first things up, we are looking at the kitchen area, which is on the door side or awning side of the RV. You have a large residential refrigerator here, freezer on bottom, refrigerator portion on top. Down below here you have 4 full extending ball bearing drawer guided drawers with the gray stone glass front oven. It does have a light built in. You also have the light up knobs on there, 3 burner stove top, and it has the flip down glass lid giving you a little extra counter space when you're not using the stove. Up top here you have the large LG microwave, and then you have some storage above and beside the microwave area there. There is an electric outlet back there on the left and a little light switch on the wall also. A little island sink area here. So you have 3 drawers on the right and then some storage space on the left. High-rise sprayer faucet, and then you have an undermount sink also. Over here you have a 50-inch flat screen TV here on a swing arm, so it will come out. 32-inch gray stone electric fireplace that I forgot to turn on, but basically it's just a fancy space heater, but they do look pretty cool in the RVs. You have a Connexus sound bar in the middle there. You have a little bit of overhead storage space above the TV. It's probably about 5 inches deep roughly, not real deep, but it is kind of tall. And over on this side, you have some shelf space. And also over on the other side over here by the door, there is some more shelf space. Spinning back around here on the back side of your island, there is an electric outlet, a light switch for the toe kick lighting down there, and the propane leak detector. Your large slide out here has a little bit of storage space up top. Big windows overlooking the back side of the RV. The 2 on the sides open, the one behind the couch opens, but the one at the dinette area does not. Sofa is a trifold sofa that will flip out into a big bed, so you could sleep a couple adults on there if you wanted to, if you had some extra guests. Your booth dinette area over here does go down and make into a bed, so you could sleep 1 or 2 people there. And then there's also some storage underneath of it by raising up the seat cushions. Over here you have more either pantry space or closet space, whatever you want to use it for. 4 drawers and some more storage space. And then you have a little bit of counter space there, so maybe you could set a coffee pot or toaster or whatever you might want to put over there. There's an electric outlet there, a thermostat for one of the air conditioners along with the furnace, and a few light switches over there also. Kind of looking back up at the ceiling area here, you can see LED lights running down the ceiling. There's a couple speakers in this area as well. You have a ceiling fan up top, some drop down pendant lights. And then they are currently using the Coleman air conditioning system, which is ducted, or they have quick dumps here that you could open up as well. At your entry door area here, you have your fire extinguisher. does have a screen door, which is pretty typical for an RV. And then it does have the shock assist on the more ride steps. You'll see that when we get out there to help these steps come in real easily. Down here is some breakers and fuses for your electrical system, and also some furnace return vents. On the side of the cabinet here, we have our slide out buttons, some light switches, water heater button, water heater button on gas, the electric button's outside, heated holding tank button because you have 12-volt heat pads on your holding tanks. You also have your water pump switch, on in and out button, the buttons for your holding tanks here, and flip back and forth between the grays and stuff. Ceiling fan controls, light switch, and you do have a little step light down there also. Large handle here to get you up and down the hallway area. And a couple little decorative things. You got the little decorative clock up here, and then you also have a little picture up there and smoke detector. Now here on the left is going to be the main bathroom. There's a half bath in the bunk room when we get back there. So starting up from the top, we have a skylight above the shower. You can see one of the AC ducts do blow in here. You also have an exhaust fan in here as well. Little towel bar. You have porcelain foot flush toilet. Glass sliding enclosure there for your shower area. Some storage under the sink area, and then a large mirror. This particular one has the bathroom door in the hallway as a swing door, and then you have a sliding door that separates the bedroom and bathroom over there. You'll see that when we get to that section. And it does have the little adjustable towel bar, and apparently RV antifreeze all over there that needs to be cleaned up when they're done with it. Over here we have the bedroom area. So you have a swing door going into your bedroom area, and right down here is the optional central vac feature. Has the hose and stuff that comes with it. The bed is a traditional queen bed, 60 by 80 queen mattress, and that bed does raise up, and there is storage underneath of there. On the right side here, you have a little storage down below. You have electric outlet and USB charger ports, and you have some cabinet space above. Same thing over on the left side again. More cabinet space above, USB charger ports, electric outlet, and cabinet space down below. Now this was ordered with the second AC, which is also ducted, and again, the Coleman AC. And again, they have these little quick dump features to where you can just slide this open or slide this closed and direct the air strictly into this room, or send it through the ducts if you want. On the wall here at the foot of the bed, you have your second thermostat for the AC, electric outlet switch. There is a TV hookup setup here for cable, satellite, and all that stuff here. There's a backer in the wall, so you could mount a TV here on the wall if you choose to do so. Heat duct coming out the wall down there. Plenty of room to walk around the bed and maneuver around. Now over there is a slide out that is partially in the bedroom and partially in the bathroom. Again, you have a sliding door to block the two off. But you have five dresser drawers here, basically for bedroom area, and a hanging closet. And then there's another drawer and a little bit of cabinet space in that bathroom area as well. And then a pretty large window here, which also acts as an emergency exit window. Hopefully you never need it for that, but it does open up and overlooks the campsite or door side of the awning, or of the camper, I mean. Well, going on back to the back part, this is pretty cool back here. We have a bunk room area back here, and it has a half bath as well. But right here, you've got another basically queen size bed. Now this bed does raise up and you can get to the storage underneath of there from inside or outside, either one. There's a window on the right side there, which also acts as an emergency exit window. Then you can see over here you have plenty of closet space and 4 drawers as well. Little end table or nightstand, whatever you want to refer to it as, on the side of the bed there. Electric outlet, light switch there for some lights up above. The unit has a ladder back here to take you up to your loft area up here. A couple windows up here with little pull curtains on them. And then there is some storage back there as well. And up top is another vent up here as well. Now you also have a window kind of overlooking the campsite area of the RV. And then back in here, there is your half bath. So you have another porcelain foot flush toilet, some storage space, and medicine cabinet back here. And then there is another exhaust fan up there, AC duct. And there's a door coming from outside into the half bath. So the kids or extra adults, whatever you might have camping with you, could come in through their own bathroom area back here into their bedroom if they chose to do so, without having to go through the whole RV. Plenty of room back here to walk around and maneuver around. Pretty cool setup. This thing here, you could sleep a couple adults up top, couple down here, couple up front. Then you have the sofa to sleep a couple people and the dinette to sleep 1 or 2 people as well. So plenty of sleeping space in this RV here. All right, guys, we are going to head outside. I want to show you around the outside, and then we're going to come back in here and close it up so we can show you what it looks like closed. We'll be right back on the outside. All right, guys, we're now back on the outside of the brand new 2022 Sierra 3440 BH fifth wheel. We're going to take a few minutes, kind of spin you around the outside, and then we'll head back inside. So first things up, this is a fiberglass exterior unit. You have the main portion of it, a light gray fiberglass, and then you have a lower black metal skirting around the bottom. Power awning with an LED light strip built in, adjustable arms for tilting and water runoff purposes. It does have a manual override in the front arm head where you could manually crank it in case of an electronic failure. You have deep tint safety glass windows on the RV. The unit comes pre-prepped for a 4-camera system by Furrion. You'll see your traditional running light, but then you'll see this extra little bracket here. That's kind of reminding you that it is prepped for that. So this light's replaceable with a new camera system, 1 on each side, and then you'd have 1 over the entry door if you want, and 1 on the back. So they set it up for 4-camera system. Talk with your sales guy about that. They'll be more than happy to kind of go over that with you. Behind this first baggage door here is your 2 30-pound propane tanks. So you have the auto changeover regulator and your propane tanks all right here. Behind the second baggage door, which is a nicer, thicker baggage door, by the way, and you have the slam lock on it also, is your pass-through storage compartment here. And inside of here, you have motion lights that you can either put in motion mode or turn them on or off. 12-volt battery disconnect right here. And then there's TV hookups over here as well. You can also see the aluminum tube framing and stuff here for your upper floor decking. Outdoor speakers right here, outdoor spray port, cold water spray port here, and then an electric outlet also. The steps are the More Ride step above step with the shock assist. So these things pretty much are super simple to flip up inside there. They have that shock assist doing most of the work. You can kind of see it holding itself up there in the picture. But the legs come down, touch the ground, adjustable feet depending on your terrain, quad entrance step, so that first step is nice and low and easy. Rated for 500 pounds, where a traditional hover step is only rated for 300 pounds. Plus, when the kids are running in and out of the RV, it's not shaking the camper as bad. You have a amber porch light up there. So besides having the LED light strip, you also have an amber porch light. That's kind of nice because you don't always want to use that bright LED light at night. Sometimes you might just want a smaller light, and you have both on this Sierra product. Again, that pre-prep for camera above the entry door up there. Stove exhaust right out that vent up there. Now there's a little flapper that you have to open when you go to use that. The unit is a double axle unit. You have 6 lug wheels, aluminum wheels, easy lube hubs, drum brakes, again 12-volt electric brakes. The unit also has 4-point electric auto level system, ground control 3.0. So you have 2 jacks back here and then the 2 up front as well. On the back entry door going into the bathroom, they still put the nicer more ride step above step back here. Again, same thing, quad entrance step, adjustable feet, 500-pound rating. This particular step, however, does not have the shock assist feature, so it will feel a little bit heavier flipping it inside, but not anything you can't really handle. You'll see a few little advertisement stickers there talking about the vacuum bonded aluminum studded sidewall structure. You'll also see the Under Armour enclosed underbelly with removable panels, nice feature. And you also see that King Wi-Fi Connect setup. And then they have the Camp Care sticker that they put on there, which Forestriver supports and really kind of helps promote about fighting cancer for kids and giving them a good camping experience. So that's a pretty nice little thing that Forestriver does. Swing arm bumper mount grill back here, and then we also have a mini fridge back here as well. So this is pretty cool. There's a gas line hookup down below. You can see where that little sticker's hanging down there. And that again, just kind of plug in the gas line, run it over to your little grill over here, and you have a mini fridge out here. Now on around to the back of the RV, traditional flat back rear end. Again, it is prepped up top there for that rear observation camera. That grill swings around and attaches to the bumper when you're traveling. And you have your spare tire mounted on the back bumper as well with a nice little cover. Ladder comes down fairly low and basically 250-pound rating. That'll take you right up onto your walkable roof. Just make sure there's nothing sharp stuck in the tread of your shoes so you don't damage the roof material up there. But you can see up top here, you have things up there as far as the air conditioners, plumbing stack vents, all that type of stuff. Very important to get up there and check it from time to time. Now you'll also see up there toward the very front, this was ordered with the solar panel and stuff on it as well. So you see that feature up there, TV antenna again up there, and the second air conditioner. Coming on back down this way, we have our 50 amp power cord. It's a detachable power cord, roughly 25 or 30 feet long. This little door here takes you into the bunk area, a little bit of storage underneath of that bunk section. You've seen when we raised that up from inside. Now down here is going to be a little dump area for your rear bathroom or half bath back here. So you do have a couple dump handles back here as well. Now you'll see on the side a couple little stickers that'll mention freshwater tank drain and low point water drains. Now you can see back underneath it here, right here is your low point water drains, red and blue lines. And then back just in front of the front axle there is your 1.5 inch dump valve for your portable freshwater tank. It's a larger valve, so it'll dump out quicker for you. Now up here you have, oh yeah, and also I forgot to mention, your second dump area is located right back here as well, which controls the front gray tank and the black tank. And those handles actually are all the way up here in the docking station area. We'll get to that here shortly. But those are up inside the docking station area, so you just hook that hose up down there and then you pull them from over here. 10-gallon gas and electric water heater. You can see here in the picture popping up, 1 1/16 drain plug in the lower middle, electric switch in the lower left, and then your pressure relief valve up top. Make sure you relieve the pressure before you try to drain it out. Also, never turn the electric switch on unless you know there's water in it, because you'll burn up that heating element and have to replace it. Furnace exhaust out right here. The other side of the storage compartment area here, and you can see right there is the solar charge controller, and then one of the bedroom slide controls also up here. That is the little brain box for it. Slam lock baggage door, thicker baggage door, swing door on this side. Now over here we have our docking station that I kind of pointed out a second ago. And up top here we have the black and gray dump valve. The blue container here is a water filtration system, black tank flush, hot and cold outside utility shower right here, cable satellite inlets, city water, and again, black tank flush fill for the second bathroom. And then you can control where your water goes by these colored knobs here. So dry camp, power filled tank, city water, winterization, sanitation, all that can be done by turning these valves like the pictures show you there. You'll have a little informational thing here that kind of talks about the jack system, which is controlled from out front right here when you're hooking up to the truck. But there's going to be the second control that I forgot to mention, I think earlier, on the inside in the cabinet where you can turn on the auto level system. Next up is going to be the stickers here on the sides. Very important data stickers here, guys. The very first one we're popping up is your main data sticker. And this sticker has production date, axle sizes, some tire size information, but most importantly here, besides the VIN number, is also the gross vehicle weight. That's the most you can load it up to. Axle weight, hitch weight, everything combined, do not exceed that number. Next sticker popping up is your unit dry weight sticker. This is what it weighed when it rolled off the factory assembly line, and it also has the length on it now too. Next is the cargo carrying capacity stickers, and basically these tell you how much gear you can load into the RV before you exceed that gross vehicle weight. Again, do not exceed that number. And last but not least is your tire stickers, basically telling you tire size, but here most importantly it's reminding you tire pressure. Do not let the tire pressure drop too low, guys. If it drops too low, the tire cannot hold the overall weight of the RV properly, and the tire is more likely to blow out. So keep an eye on your tire pressure. Also, while you're at it, make sure you check your lug nut torque from time to time. RVs get a lot of side load, twist and turn, and it can slowly wiggle the lug nuts loose over time. So make sure you check your lug nuts along with your tire pressure from time to time. Very important to do. And up front here, we do have another storage compartment area. Battery box area in here. There is another part of the auto level control up here as well. A little access point back here to get to some stuff. But basically, just for your odds and ends storage stuff. I usually throw some of my dirty tools and things like that up in this area because it's got a metal base bottom. There is also a light switch for the front light. And you can kind of see the cap area here. It is super cold and snowy outside, so I can't open the door at the moment. But you kind of get the idea. There's a light down here shining over your Rhino pen box area here. Again, if you want to upgrade this pen box to a Trail Air or a More Ride or a Reese Goose box or something like that, make sure whatever you buy matches up to the Lippert Rhino box bolt pattern. Very important to know that when you're ordering those parts. All right, guys, we are going to head back inside. I want to show you what this thing looks like closed up. So we'll be right back on the inside. All right, guys, we are now back inside the new 2022 Sierra 3440BH here. And I want to close it up, show you what it looks like closed real quick. So first things up, you want to make sure your floor is clean, because when these slides come in, it will run over what's ever in the floor. So make sure you've swept the floor, no rocks, pebbles, kids' toys, anything like that, because you could possibly run it over and rip your linoleum floor. So be very cautious on that. Now we're gonna come back in right here as we step in the main entry door to our control panel, and it has our 3 slide buttons on it. So first thing up, we are moving the kitchen slide here. And again, this slide basically comes up a little bit over the subfloor and straight in. So you got to make sure that your doors are all closed. Cabinet doors, fridge doors, make sure everything is closed up, because it comes in very, very close to your island. You don't want to accidentally damage something there either. Now, one thing that's pretty cool is this one, you can actually get to your refrigerator with this slide closed. Some of the models you can't, and I like being able to get to the fridge if possible for loading it without having to open it all up. So next is going to be our big super slide over there. Again, kind of coming up over the subfloor a little bit. And again, this is a 12-volt motored slide. So as long as you got a good battery, this thing should roll in and out with no problems, hopefully. So everything comes straight in, straight out. Again, make sure your floor is clean. It's going to come in real tight with that island again, and even the cabinets down below there. So right here, you kind of see you're not really getting past here unless you're climbing over the dinette and seat, and you're not getting to the back bedroom. You would have to go through that back half bath door to get to the back bedroom if needed. But again, with these closed up, I can still come in here. I could use my sink if I needed to. I could, get to my refrigerator if I needed to and load things up, or grab something out of it at a rest area or something. Now next up is going to be the bedroom slide. And we're going to set the camera down here just to kind of get you an idea what this looks like from up here. Hopefully that's a decent view. And we're gonna run this in. Hit the right button. Now this one is the Schwentech slide, or Lippert in-wall slide. Basically this comes straight in, straight out. You gotta make sure that your sliding door for the bathroom is put back and latched so that it's out of the way. But it comes basically right up next to your queen bed, kind of butts up against that. You kind of see what this looks like from this side. And then we're gonna swing into the bathroom so you kind of see here again. So I can still come in here, have pretty much full use of my bathroom. Can even get to the drawer a little bit and the cabinet there if I needed to. But that's kind of nice. So you have the half bath in the back that the guests or kids could use back there. Even if it's closed up, they could still get in and out of their section. And you have your section up here again that you could do the same with. All right, guys, thanks again for taking the time to watch my RV videos, guys. Really do appreciate it. Don't forget to check out the guys at Couch's RV Nation. They are one of the largest internet discount dealers in the country and will definitely save you a lot of money on a new RV if you're interested, guys.